can see we aren't running yet, but it looks like all 3 semis are empty, so that's good. At least I'm not sure they're empty, but day cab's not empty, I know that. That truck's getting air filled up in the back tire. And we'll see what's going on. I know we haven't started running yet, but it's 12:50. It's follow-ups the next day after this video last night where we opened up our final field of corn and got about 30 acres done of this down tangled up mess that we are in. It's gonna be kind of miserable. We filled up all the grain, all the semis, so 3 loads, and we have about 2 semi loads in the grain carts and combine hoppers. So we got plenty of work to do, and all of our grain is going to ADM. We are just about full. We have maybe 2 loads we can fit here at home. All of our grain is gonna go to ADM today until we fill up again, and then in total, we're going to have about 10,000 go down to ADM, 2,000 go here, and about 10,000 go back uptown. So that's the plan. Let's get it going. So today we're going to be combining back over there on our last field of corn. I'm very concerned for one reason and one reason only. It's extremely windy today, and you guys saw last night how literally the stock integrity is horrible. You could just push on it and it's going to fall over. So this corn, we need to get moving fast because it's going down by the minute with this thick wind that we got. So I'm going to grab my stuff. Curtis and Cletus took 2 loaded semis down. Nathan took 1 down this morning, so after that all of our semis will be unloaded. Cletus actually already took a load down this morning too, so we just have 1 load left in the grain carts, so I'll load that up here shortly. Dad and I are going to go grab the side-by-side that's up on top of the hill, and we'll get moving. Days like today, well, I'm glad I got my big wind muff. I hope you guys can hear me, because like it's legit 20-mile-an-hour winds, probably more than that even. I hope you guys can hear me. We take the side-by-side back to the shop and head over to the combines.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. You know it, I'm back. It's the Bud Man. And I got a little mustache going on, you see that? Anyway, make a short story of a long one. It's No Shave November, and the boys at the office said, grow it out. So I'm growing it out. My wife hates it. We actually went up into the Cahill farm and picked up the side-by-side, and Ron's in front of me somewhere. I can see the dust flying way up there. I ran him up there real quick so we can get that back to the house, and then we'll head over to cross Deep Creek and start picking corn over there. I guess it's down pretty good. Got to go one way the way it sounds. There's probably about 100 acres there they're guessing, so hopefully we can get about 80 of that out today. Finish up tomorrow with hopefully around 20-25 acres. I don't know, but we're just cruising down the waterway. It's very windy, as you can see. Looks like Ron's picking up a little corn that somebody dropped when we were loading.
Just picked up a 5-gallon bucket worth of corn. I'll give it to the cattle. Just why not? Because I'm a nice guy. What can I say? Wow, it's windy. You guys are probably wondering why I was going like this. Because my lips are already chapped and don't have any chapstick, and I don't want them to get any more chapped. So we shut that skid loader door. Lost my hat twice. Now we'll head out. Yeet. There we go. Let's go. Hey, this stuff is looking worse already, just with the wind we've gotten so far this morning. It's going to get worse as the afternoon goes on, but Pat's just getting rolling. Nathan's dumping into the International, and he's gonna get going. Not sure where Bun's at, so I might have to run his cart for a while until he gets here. I'll probably hop in a truck. We're gonna get blown away, Bud Man. Yeah. Let's get it going. So Nathan's gonna get going. Bun's not coming today. It is Sunday, so I think we're gonna try and get by with just 1 grain cart driver. I'm gonna stick around on that thing until I get a full truck and then take off. Trucking's gonna be our limiting factor today, just because we have to haul to ADM, which is a good hour and 15 at minimum round trip. So we're gonna try and keep 3 trucks on the road when we can.
Okay, I'm in the field here. Nathan's way down over there, and Pat's way back behind me. Ronald's over here somewhere. So we're going to start picking some corn the way it looks. Sounds like we got to go one way. The bad thing about it is we got to come this way for the fact that the way it's down, so that means the auger on the combine's on that side, so he'll have to back out, so it'll have to be stationary dumps each time. There's Ronaldo right there. So you can see Nathan starting. What up?
Just 4 piles in that truck. So 2 in the front, 2 in the back. He put a little bit, you can kind of see he put a baby 3rd pile.
See that?
Yeah.
I usually put with a big pile and a baby pile, fill those two up.
Yeah, that's fine. If you skip that first half hopper.
That way it just...
Yep. I'd say you will fill it after he gets to this end, so when he gives you a dump and a half, just dump on it, be done. Let's take Big Blue. I'm gonna take it down to Pat and just park it. I'm gonna walk back. So the plan is, like I said, with Bun not coming today, we only have one grain cart driver, which is fine. What the plan will be is I'll talk to Curtis anytime Curtis or I gets back. Actually, the initial plan is anytime this grain cart gets full, my dad's just gonna come swap with it and go dump it. But if that doesn't work out, I'm just gonna bring this down there and tell Curtis or I that when we get here and this grain cart's full, take the pickup over, go grab it, go dump, and then bring it back, bring the pickup back. So it'll work. We'll make it work. We're not going, you know what, to the walls right now because it's just down corn one way, just kind of sucks. So this will work.
So anyway, we're down a grain cart driver the way it sounds today, but the way it sounds, Uncle Bun's not coming down today. What Ron's gonna do is he's gonna park the other grain cart down where Pat's at, and then I'll be flip-flopping. I'll come up, fill this one up, run down, empty that one, take it back down, leave it there, bring this one back up and keep catching. Nathan, gotta do what you gotta do to get things done. This is our last field. Hopefully we get about 80% of it knocked out today and the rest tomorrow, and we will be done, and then they'll start doing fall tillage, I should say. Fall tillage, not tillage.
There's Nathan, he's already got his 3/4 light on. And there's Pat just coming up over the hill. Because Pat only has an 8-row head, he's only taking 20 feet of corn in at a time. He can make it all the way down without being full. Nathan, on the other hand, has 50% more head on there. He can take in 30 feet of corn instead of just 20. So he can't make it all the way down. So that's why this will work with Pat. We can just kind of park the grain cart here and he'll dump into it every time he gets to this end.
There goes Nathan. He's coming up.
I'm going to leave the other grain cart down there, and I'm going to have to run both of them,
So Pat's 3/4 light just came on. He should make it, but it'll be very close.
Okay, that'll work.
And Nathan is dumping on my dad right now. Well, let's go out and brace the wind. It's going to be a long walk back. I feel like I'm going to get blown away. It is going to be close if he makes it, which is a good problem to have. He's getting all of it. You can kind of see it's leaning this way. When you're going that way and the stocks are leaning away, the base of the stock is what hits the machine first, the snapping rolls, and it pulls it in. So that's why we're only going one way. If we went the other way, you would be hitting the plant and knocking the ears off more than likely before your cornet actually hits the stock. So you're gonna lose a lot more. It's kind of our theory, and we've seen it before. You just watch it, that's what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that grain cart there, and then my dad's just gonna have to swap out with it occasionally when it gets full. So let's start my long walk. And here's what I mean with the stock integrity being so bad. That one's not bad. See, that's what happens. It just kinks. You just give it a little bit. Like not every single one, but you just give it a little bit of push and it kinks right like 2 to 6 inches above from the ground. So you know your stock integrity is bad, and that's how you end up with this, and it's getting worse every single day, especially when you have a day like today where it's just windy as heck. We got sustained winds of 20 mile an hour, gusts up to 30 today, so it's gonna be fun. It just sucks that we have to do this because we got a deadhead. I mean, that's a minute of time that we're wasting every single time of not combining, as opposed to just turning around and combining back. It sucks, but whatever. And by the way, I just hope that the audio comes through. I just hope it's not crap for you guys and I don't have to voice over. My dad's dumping on the truck. This will get me full, good enough. Let's get it going. I have no idea where Pat just went. He went and hopped in his vehicle and went that way. I don't know. And when it's really windy, you always want to open and close your tarp in the correct direction, which is basically if the wind's going this way, you want to open and close your tarp this way. If you did it the other way, you would leave a pocket for the wind to get under and lift up your tarp, and you'd break this big pipe that goes the length of the trailer. You don't want to do that. So that's why we're only going to be opening and closing tarps when we're facing south today. Let's get her going. See if I can make this corner. I think I can. It's got a hug. Update. I made it. See you guys in Clinton. Oh yes. Jake brake for the win. Man, some guys are really putting on the anhydrous. There's one tank, but there's 5 tanks right here. My gosh, that's a lot. I hate this hill right when you get to the bottom. This Mill Creek is a Mill Creek Parkway. It's a stoplight. It's a pain in the butt because there's a big hill you gotta go down. And when you're loaded, it sucks. Hard on your brakes. And you get crap like this when there's no one turning the left lane, yet they still let them go. Blah. And this light is always a pain because it lasts green for like 11 seconds. Just made it to ADM. This crappy road crossing, but hey, on the bright side, it looks like they're gonna change the track out here soon. All right, on ADM's lane, I know there's people in front, so it's not gonna be a drive-through like it was last night, but they're open till 5 today, so I'm guessing, the closer we get to 5, the less people there'll be here, but I guess there'll probably be 5. I'm gonna go 7 trucks in front of me at the probe. See how right I am, or wrong. All right, wind's going this way. I'm hoping that this tarp will be good. But I'm gonna hop up there in case I gotta hold it down. It's looking good. Just gotta watch my arm so I don't get pinched. Oh yeah, we're good. No issue. Let's go to the probe, man. I was wrong. Nobody in front. Well, I know there's one. Just the one guy that drove in front of me. Man, this is rough. Just taking my time. Especially because this isn't our truck.
Okay, I'm getting my 3rd dump. First semi's full and gone. Like I said, we got to go one way. We got to keep going this way here because it's down so much we cannot come back at us. So we got to go down, go all the way back out the other end, and then come back down at it. It's going to take a little bit more time, but I think we can get it. It's going to take a little bit more time, but I think we can get it. It's just going to take time, and that's all we got. The good Lord gave us time. How much time we got, I don't know, but we got time. So hang tight, hold on to your britches, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to get some corn done today.
Guys, I just got probed. So just a recap for all my newer followers. So this is how most places, when you go to market or sell your grain, this is how most places work. Before you can dump it, they need some key information. They need to know what type of grain that you have. So I have, yellow corn, just regular field corn. They need to sample that corn to make sure I'm not, giving them something that's rotten and disgusting, that's not broken, damaged, too high in moisture. So what they do is they use those probes that'll go down and take a cross section of your truck. They'll go into your truck and just take a vacuum and suck up a little sample. And they'll grade that sample to tell moisture, which is basically how much percentage of water is in the grain, test weight, which helps determine your bushels, so how big each individual kernel is. And then they also check for, damage, foreign material, vomitoxin, a bunch of other kind of small things that they don't want that they will dock you for. And then I'll go weigh in, so weigh how much my truck, trailer, and grain weighs, go dump, and then weigh again, so just how much my truck and trailer weighs, so they can give me how much exactly I'll weigh. Let's just say I dropped off 50,000 pounds to make it easy. If I had 50,000 pounds and I had a test weight of 50 pounds per bushel, I'll get 1,000 bushels. So it's something like that. And then as far as all the other dockage goes, you can start getting docked above either 1 or 3% foreign material. I can't remember exactly. You get docked anytime you're over 15% moisture, which we will be. We're at like 16.8, but we're coming right out of the field. We didn't spend any cost or energy drying this down. So we're actually money ahead just going straight here, because I believe they're gonna dock us like 3/4 cent per bushel per moisture per percentage point above 15. So we're gonna get docked like 1.5 cents max for this, which isn't bad. I mean, we definitely, I don't know how much it costs to run corn through a dryer, but it's got to be a couple cents a bushel, because that's just in the wear and tear of the dryer, the legacy cost of the dryer, and just the energy, the propane that you put into your dryer to actually heat it up and dry down the grain. Anyway, enough ranting. Let's go weigh in. This place, you got like a mile and a half long driveway to get up to the actual plant itself.
Okay, Cletus just left with another truck. And Curtis just came in with the day cabs. As long as we keep truck going, we'll keep corn going and get her down here.
Now I'm gonna pull on the inbound scale. And yes, I'm definitely gonna be legal. Definitely gonna be 88 or under. No doubt. Oh yeah, no doubt. Grab my handle, go dump this snaz. Just dump, close my tarp, and actually, this truck you can raise the front trailer axle, so I did that. So you just saved 25 miles or so of wear and tear on a tire when you drive home when you're empty. You definitely don't want to do that when you're full, that's for sure, because you want all your axles down when you're full. But when you're empty, you're only weighing a quarter of what you are when you're full. Maybe a little less than that, but a little more than that. But still, you don't need both axles on the ground when you're empty, so that's a cool feature to have. All right, let's go, we'll scale out. Alrighty, let's go, homeward bound.
Hi everyone, thanks for watching. So I just wanted to cut this video in half because again it was getting too long, but hey guys, the next video is going to be the last video of harvest. That is pretty dang exciting. It's been a long journey and we are finally ready to come to the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, be sure to hit that like button, comment if you have any questions whatsoever, and of course subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Hartung Family Farms. Of course guys, as always, ta-ta for now.